So friends, you can see I have two routers with me. One is a TP-Link model router and the other is a Tenda Wi-Fi router. Today I will show you how to take a sub connection from a TP-Link router to a Tenda router through a cable connection. Look, you don't need to do anything with the primary router. We will use the TP-Link router as the primary router and the Tenda router as the secondary router. For this, you first need to reset the Tenda router, especially if your Tenda router, definitely be some configuration saved inside it. So you must reset that router first. The reset option is right here. Just by gently pressing and holding it for 30 to 40 seconds, your router will reset and be ready for a fresh setup. Only then can we perform the sub-configuration. I have a laptop in front of me. I will show you the process using the laptop. So without further ado, let's see how to set up a sub-connection from a TP-Link to a Tenda router. So friends, I have arrived at the computer screen. First, open any browser. You can follow the exact same process using the smartphone you have in your hand. So we will open a browser first. In this case, I am opening the Google Chrome browser. Now for the Tenda router's IP address, remember that you don't need to do any setup on the primary router. You just need to set up the secondary router. In today's video, we will show you how to do it via a cable. To configure via cable, you first need to type in the IP address here. We know the Tenda router's IP address is 192.168.1. Just press enter. Since we are configuring this as a secondary router, we look at the connection type here. Click on the DHCP option, then the Wi-Fi name. You need to enter the name you want for this router's Wi-Fi connection. Suppose I am setting the name as Shafi360BD. Then I use 12 as the password here. 35678. You can set this up however you like, and the username and password that will appear on your mobile or other devices you connect with will be your Wi-Fi username and password. Okay, then simply press OK here. It says 8 to 63 characters. We only had 7, so I'll add 8. I clicked OK. See, it has been saved. You will be redirected. So let's come to the settings option. We will go to settings here. After coming to settings first, you see here, new password. I need to enter the login password for this router here. So I simply used 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 8 as the user password. You can set up a nice user password here according to your preference. I used 1 through 8. Just for the convenience of showing you, clicking here will allow you to see what password you have used. Okay, then we will come down a bit. After coming down, see here, the LAN IP. The most important thing is to change the LAN IP. My LAN IP here is 192.168.1. Then, suppose it was 0.1, I changed it to 10.1 here. Then, another most important thing here is the DHCP server. The DHCP server is enabled. We will disable it here. Just unchecking this will disable it. Okay, now we come to the very bottom. See here is OK. We will press OK. We will press OK. And our configuration is finished. So we will press OK here again. Then my router has rebooted and logged out. Now we will look at the next step. If I want to connect via cable with my primary router, I have to do the cable connection. You have to connect the LAN port of the primary router to the LAN port of the secondary router. That means you have to make the connection to the LAN ports of both routers. So now I have made the LAN cable connection E. Now we will just come to the Wi-Fi option. From here we will search for the Wi-Fi name. See, I gave this name, Shafi360BD, a little while ago. So we will just click here. After clicking, there is a secure option. We will click on connect. After clicking on connect, you enter the password you set for the secondary router's Wi-Fi. After entering, we will click on the next option. See here, we'll click on the yes option. Our configuration is 100% okay. We will just get the connection here. Your cable just needs to be fine. So friends, look, my Shafi360BD is connected and secure here, meaning I am now receiving an internet connection from the secondary router. Now I will check the internet using any browser. I can play something just to check the internet. If we search on YouTube, we can see if the internet is working. So friends, as you can see, I am getting internet from the secondary router. So the video will play here. We can see it. Let's play a video to check. My internet is working. So friends, with this process, you can easily configure your secondary router That is all for today. Stay well, stay healthy. Thank you.